All right, so we got that bolt on, we got the nut on. I used a lock nut, so it actually has the rubber inside, so that's on there really tight. I got the space so it's not hitting as it rolls. This one was a little loose too. I did tighten it up. These are all right. What I did notice though is it does look like the weld back in here, you can see right there. So let's see if we can zoom in on it. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. There we go. Is it gonna... I'm on it. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, you can see the crack on the weld. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. Maintenance. Nothing else looks bad, though. None of the other weld marks or anything like that. Have an issue. Everything else looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take some time. I'm going to go through it. I'm just going to check all the bolts out, make sure everything is nice and snug on it. But again, little quirks, little things like that. But that's just maintenance. So again, you know, you got to tighten it all up, check everything out. Make sure after you're riding it, you know, for a while that everything is all right. And actually Vincent did have a rollover, his first rollover, so he come flying up the driveway and he liked to pop it on two wheels and thought he was, you know, the cat's ass doing that. And I told him, you know, you got to be careful, buddy, you're gonna roll over. And sure enough, he rolled right over. But it took it like a champ. So the only damage that we got is he's got a little scratch right here where you'd mount the flag. The seat, you can see right here, he put a little scuff on the seat. Let's see, what else did he do? Oh, the plastic's right here. So this plastic cracked right there. But again, it's just a plastic piece, not a big deal. And he scuffed up a little bit on a handlebar. Other than that, not too bad. We still have all the protective stickers over the decals, so we never actually took them all off. It kind of just keeps a little added protection. You know, not a big deal. It's going to get used. It's going to get scratched. It's going to, you know, do what it's got to do. It's a toy, and that's what it's meant to be. But, you know, protect it as long as you can. Keep it clean. Maintain it. It'll last as long as you want it to last. So, again, not too bad. I'm going to go back. I'm going to do a little bit of tightening up and make sure everything else is cool. Check the oil again. I got a video about changing the oil. But all in all, this has actually been a great little machine. I highly recommend the Kayo lineup. You know, we're not sponsored or anything, obviously, by Kayo. But we've had four-wheelers and dirt bikes, you know, my whole life, motorcycles, stuff like that. I personally have always loved Honda, and this is basically a Honda. So, not to be biased towards them or anything like that, but definitely bang for the buck. This is an absolutely great machine. Very rider friendly for the kids. Maintenance has been outstanding on it. Again, a couple little things here and there. Just regular, you know, checking nuts and bolts and making sure everything's tight once in a while, and going from there, changing the oil, checking the fluids. Tire pressures, things like that, just regular maintenance. But all in all, again, this Kayo Predator 125, outstanding. I don't know about you guys from where you're at. I purchased this out of Central Mass Power Sports in Lunenburg, Mass. I just stopped by there the other day. They got a sale going on, $1,500 plus your setup, your freight charge, and all that stuff. I believe I was out the door when I bought this a little over a year ago for $2,200. So for $2,200, you really can't beat it. These had hours and hours and days of riding and fun and everything else. So absolutely outstanding. Me, myself, I'm thinking maybe after the first of the year, we'll see how things go. I might pick up one of the Kayo 180s. So basically, it's a 200cc. It's got a 270-pound max rider, 45 mile an hour max, give or take speed. It'd be great just for me to putt around the yard or putt around the trails and follow Vincent. And for a very, very cheap price. I mean, I think the four-wheeler itself is right around 3,000 bucks. So you can't beat it. Like I said, if you go with another lineup, you're spending $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 or more easily. And I don't need anything more than a 200. You know, I'm 48 years old. I'm not racing, jumping, going nuts or anything like that. I just need something that's gonna get my big old ass up a hill and let me chase my 10-year-old around. 9-year-old now, but he'll be 10 in about a month and a half. So, but let me chase him around the yard, and we can have some fun, making some memories, having some fun together. So, again, that's a quick little review on the 125. Other than that, we hadn't had any other issues with it, so it's been a great machine. So again, do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below. Let me know if you've had any issues with it, any quirks, problems, things like that. Let me know if you got one, how you like it out there. I know a couple of the guys that watch this and a couple of the kids that watch it have commented saying that they have them, said that they love them. So hey, thanks for following along. I hope this helps you with the maintenance on yours. And ride safe, have fun, make some memories, enjoy some time with your family and friends. Because I'll tell you, we only get one go around, and it's all about the memories. So thanks for following along, and we'll catch you on the next one.